I'm Taryn.
And I'm Ange, and we are the two co-founders of the Atelier Collective. We're here at the Fairmont Royal York in downtown Toronto, and we've been interviewing inspirational women who are changing the game.
We're so excited to share this with you for International Women's Day as we raise the tide for all ambitious women in business and impact the next generation of women.
Hi everyone, we are so excited to be here today with Melissa Leong. She is one of Canada's most loved business finance experts. She is the resident money expert on The Social, author, and we actually loved having you on stage at our Atelier conference this June. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Gosh, thank you for having me again. Reunion, I'm happy, I'm so excited.
We just love being with you at all times. So there's that. So, question to just kick things off.
Yes.
We're going to start with a heavy one. What do you think the single most important opportunity there is for women to move the needle today?
Okay, that is a big one.
Yeah.
But I have a good answer.
All right.
As a financial literacy champion, I truly believe that there is nothing that makes a woman more powerful than financial independence. So if you take control of your money, you're taking control of your life. You're better able to empower other people, your community, your family, yourself, obviously, especially, taking control of your finances.
So you have this incredible take on personal finances. So you have a book, Happy Go Money, which is excellent. Run and get one right now.
Thank you.
And this revolves around the concept of financial happiness. Can you tell us a little bit about shifting your mindset about money and what will make this a massive difference?
So a few years ago, I had a discussion, a heated discussion with my husband about money. And it just totally changed the way that I saw my own finances. Because I thought he was calling me cheap. But what he was saying was that I seem reluctant to spend money, even when it comes to investing in my own business. And so after I thought about it, I realized that I saw money as something that you slaved for and that you hoarded because it was something that was finite and you didn't want to risk it. And what I realized that I was holding myself back from opportunities. I was holding myself back from allowing my money to work for me. And how you feel about money dictates how you spend, how you save, how you invest, how you borrow. And so taking a step back and thinking, okay, what is my relationship with money? That is one of the very first things that I think that any one of us can do, a little bit of introspection, to be a little bit more successful.
Oh, I love that.
Absolutely.
There's definitely energy that encircles money and how you look at it. So having that, tuning into that mindset is so important for anyone to do.
Right.
So thank you for shining a light on that.
People are also so anxious about money and they're nervous about money. So we just don't talk about it, right? And that, in my opinion, just takes power away from you.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that there's a lot of organizations kind of across North America and the globe that are almost like turning their positioning a little bit and targeting women specifically. So there's a lot of startups in the space. There's a lot of big organizations that are investing and doubling down on, how do we attract women as consumers and as customers. So why do you think there's such a big shift towards that?
I think women are controlling more of their share of the wealth in our country. I think that we have more investable assets. And I think we want to be more in control of our finances. I just think that the industry historically hasn't done a very good job in engaging women. And I think that's changing, which is so important. We need that. So it's good.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Love it.
So it's widely reported that because of the gender pay gap, women in general won't have as much money to invest. So we hit our peak salary earlier than men, and we won't have as much time to, have the same amount of money left when it comes to retirement at the end of the day. So we'll have less to invest. So what's your take on this as a personal finance expert?
Everything you just said. You're right. You have a pay gap. We earn less. We have the parental tax. Women who take time off, take 3 years off, compared to women who don't take any time off to be with children, they make 30% less at the age of 40. So your earning potential is affected. You tend to take care of your parents. You take care of the household. You basically take care of everybody except yourself.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, yes, you have less to retire on, but you live longer. So you actually need more money for yourself And you need to make that more of a priority today.
Wow. Some food for thought.
Yes, so we are at a disadvantage, and it means at this moment that we need to step up.
Yeah, 100%.
And help each other step up.
And I think educating yourself on it, like reading your book, or kind of seeking out that type of content to make sure that you're helping yourself close that gap. Because if we're at a disadvantage from the beginning, it's on us to do the work to get there.
Right. And I don't want to. I'm not. It's not. I mean, we put all this onus. It's like it's all you. It's up to you.
Yeah.
But society is slowly catching up. So a lot of it is trying to figure out, okay, well, I'm freaked out by it. What can I do to make it a little bit less scary? What can I do to empower myself just a little bit?
Yeah.
So it's just small steps.
Yeah.
So that all being said, what is one thing that the woman watching today can do to get them on the path to achieving that financial happiness that we're talking about?
So when I said small steps, it hopefully not intimidating, and hopefully it gives you a little bit of confidence so that you can do another small step tomorrow. So whatever it is, by the end of today, do one thing. Maybe that's having a money conversation with somebody so that it makes it okay for all of us to be talking more about our finances, calling your mom and talking to her about how did you handle money when you were young, or telling your best friend that you have a new kick-ass money goal, or it could be something as simple as just downloading your bank app and putting in a calendar reminder that I am going to check my balance at the end of the week.
She needs to download her
Every
bank app.
week.
Just never download apps.
Or look into if you look into like a robo advisor if you've been curious about that. If you have an automatic savings plan, maybe bump it up, even if it's just by $25 for the end of the day. Or if you don't have one, set one up. Walk into your bank at lunch today and talk to somebody about your retirement. Small steps. Right? I mean, over time, those small steps have big impact.
I love that. Well, if our viewers are looking to find you on social, where can they do that?
I am most active on Instagram, so they can find me at Leong. So it's LISLEONG. I promise I'm not sharing food that I've burned or someone wants to see that.
I want to see that now.
It's just money tips and empowerment, and it's a great community there. So.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you so much. You're such a light to be around, and we're so appreciative that you took the time to come and chat with us.
Thank you,
today.
and for engaging me to talk about money. It's not always the most fun sometimes, but you guys made it fun. So.
Aw, thank you.